Tamika Williams-Jeter here, University of Dayton head coach, Go Flyers. We're here at the A10, but I want to make sure you tune in to the most innovative. We are jet setting here at LegacyMaker Sports Network. You better tune in or miss out, all right? Tune in. I'll see you soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Robb Johnson with the LegacyMaker Sports Network. I am here with Coach Tamika Williams-Jeter and Mariah Perez. How are you all doing today on this glorious A10 Media Day?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I want to start with you first, Mariah. Last year, 11.9 points per game, 9.4 rebounds per game. You guys didn't exactly get to where you wanted to go as far as your goal, knowing how good this program has been in the past. What do you have to do this year to not only increase your points per game, but also, the team getting better?
Well, just being there together as a team. Just we want to be there on and off the court because when you have a bond off the court, it's easier for you guys to have a bond on the court. So just being there, having patience, and just remembering what happened last year, and just having that fuel us. So that's what it is. And if that has to do with me increasing points, then it does. But if it doesn't, it's okay too, as long as we get the result that we want as a team.
Gotcha. And Coach Jeter, for the people out there who do not know, you were the sixth pick in the WNBA draft going back to 2002. You hold a lot of records. I mean, a lot of records at UConn. In 1998, some names like Jones, Cash, Bird, and you as well were considered one of the best classes by ESPN
Amen.
Sports Illustrated.
Amen.
Talk about just your experience from then to now, from being a player to being a coach, and how that rubs off on the players. I kind of call it the Deion Sanders effect, how you played the game and how that helps the players on the court.
It's everything. It's everything to the space I'm in now and the platform that I've been able to stand on. I pull everything. We learned so much. We were highly touted to come into a space that didn't at the time have winning. It was Tennessee and Pat Summitt at the time. It was Virginia. It was La Tech. It was Old Dominion. Those were the teams who made it to the Final Four every year, not Connecticut at the time that we got there. So coming in with a high expectation to be great and get should have lost at Connecticut to Xavier my freshman year. Made some changes. Leadership changed. Buy-in changed. And then added one player, lost one player. So it's not like we graduated a lot, but everybody changed in one summer. People got better. National championship sophomore year. And a lot reigns on those 2 years for me because they were opposite ends of the spectrum from that standpoint. But for me, there's not many things that they go through I haven't gone through. There's not many things that they struggle with that I can't make a call for. There's not many things they want to accomplish that we don't have on our staff or in our administration, or I can't, call and reach out to people for. So it feels really good when they come in at the lowest point of their 20-year-old life, and I'm like, yeah, been there, got that, let's move on. This is how we can fix it. So it's been great. And to look like them, majority of my players are African-American young women.
Yes.
To speak their language, to look like them, to struggle in spaces they struggle and help them learn and grow has been a great platform to sit on in my space.
The word I want to talk about is excellence, because you talk about those two national championships, 75-1. Okay, 75-1. I'm gonna repeat that. Now, looking at Dayton, nine appearances in the tournament since 2010. Basically, there's a standard of excellence at this Dayton program. Last year did not go the way it needed to go, and right now I'm looking at it, and they are picking Dayton ninth.
Yes.
And ninth for Dayton is unacceptable in a lot of people's eyes at Dayton and for the players. From both of you, what do you guys have to do to bring that standard back of Dayton basketball? You were in tournament in 22. You weren't there last year, but what do you have to do to bring that standard back of great Dayton basketball?
Go ahead, preacher.
Okay. Well, I just think that us having high expectations for ourselves and having coaches that have high expectations. We're just making sure that we get 1% better. Not everything's going to be perfect, but the fact that we're going to have patience and we're going to get 1% better and push each other as teammates, sisters. That's where the results everything else is going to fall into play.
Coach?
It's interesting you asked that because we do talk about the first day of practice. I put 1% better because each stage of my life, high school, then getting to Connecticut, and then getting drafted high, but the worst team in the league, and then going to my first job was at Ohio State. We were the last team in the conference when we got that job, and then 6 Big Ten championships in a row. Every time I've been put in that space, the only focus you can have is getting better every day, investing every day, not dropping the standard every day, and not really worrying about the outcome. So for us in this situation, the expectation was really high, but we love it. That's why you come to Dayton, right? The platform is already set. It's just for us to go stand up on it. So for my players in this program, it's the everyday method, and the ending has always worked itself out for us. But we definitely carry that. It's a great pressure. It's a great high expectation, and we love it. You gotta, like I tell my players, if you don't want that, you shouldn't be here.
Mariah, you were picked third team. Be honest, how personally do you take that, and how hard are you going to go on the court? Honestly, because you're picked third team, and every year, your numbers have gotten better. Your rebounding, your toughness on the court. How personally do you take that?
Well, I'm working on not taking it too personal because, you know what?
You want me to answer for you?
Yes.
Because she gonna go real New Jersey on y'all real quick.
I love New Jersey.
What Mariah wants to say is she is taking it personal. She had a huge jump in statistics from previous year to last year, very unexpected to most. And she's come a long way, but she's put the work in. We talk about win. Work hard, integrity, no excuses. And there's nobody who embodied that, more than anybody on our team last year, because she went from averaging, 1 point a game, 3 minutes a game, 1 rebound per game. She was the winner. And when I got the job, I told Kalisha King, who's her position coach, don't let her shoot it. She's going to throw it over the backboard. She's going to foul out. This is true story. Am I lying, Mariah?
No,
we real. This was last year was about for us. Who you are right now and who you think you are and who you want to be. And what are you going to do about it? That's life for them, right? So what she did about it was got in the gym. What she did about it was ran sprints. What she did about it is every off day she spent doing non-impact cardio. What she did about it was change the way she eats. What she did about it was focusing and make sure academics. What she did about it was taking on leadership roles. Every time I throw something at Mariah, no matter how uncomfortable or how much her face smushes up or whatever, she knows I'm coming from a place that I care and that I know what she wants out of this. And the difference between third team and first team is those kids win.
Yeah. And, Coach, you're doing that specifically because not only for the A-10, but on November 8th, you go to a familiar place.
Oh, yeah.
And you face a Paige Beckers who wants revenge on the NCAA basketball because of everything that's gone on. UConn's name hasn't been there, but they want to come back. What are you telling your players? And then to you, Mariah, what are you guys expecting in mentally, not just physically, but mentally, going into UConn on November the 8th at 7 p.m.?
Okay. Well, what we know and we understand that nobody's on our side. Nobody thinks that we can win. Nobody, which is it's okay because we have no problem being an underdog. So it's just like it's okay. We don't have that pressure onto okay, we have to do this. Nobody believes in us. Who we have in our circle is who we have. So we're fine with that, and we're gonna rock to the end with each other, and we're gonna make sure that we have to do the little things to make sure we get the result that we want.
For me, they should be, because that's my alma mater. So she better have a chip on her shoulder to get some things done this year. On the other side of this is we're preparing for our scrimmage this weekend. Definitely. I haven't thought about it. I haven't watched Connecticut. I don't care. We'll worry about them after our scrimmage this weekend, we'll start to prepare for them. I can't base a season on one game. I'm not going to change the way we play. We're going to be attacking. We play fast. We're a totally different team in our approach and our offensive schemes because we were able to put some more react stuff in, some more higher IQ stuff in just because of 1 year under our belt and our newcomers. So that's my biggest focus is, I have to really dedicate myself in anytime I've been a part of something bigger than myself is about getting better every day and doing what you're supposed to bring to the table. So the hype is not going to get me. I created that hype. Yes. I was a part of what generated. Why they have fans is because we went there. Why there's some things in place. So for my players, it's what a better experience. I don't know. They moved the game to XL Center. I don't know another space that anybody in the country can generate where it's almost 20,000 people in the stands until you get to the NCAA tournament. So what better space to start if that's the end goal for everybody in college sports? With a crowd that's going to know everything about them, with fans that are going to scream, with the emotion that's going to happen with me coming back to a space I'm very familiar with. But I'm not rattled by it. I will have a team that's not rattled by it. We're going to play hard. And one thing people said about us even in the conference, they're going to play you until the end. They might only have 5 players last year, but they are going to fight and crawl and beg you until the end. And that's all we can focus on.
Yeah. Well, what we can say, this is probably one of the more successful programs in the A-10. You guys They went to the Elite Eight in 2015, which is a high mark for this conference.
Absolutely.
So we'll definitely see what you guys can do in the future. For Coach Jeter, for Mariah Perez, this has been Robb Johnson of the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Start of your season, for the rest of your season. We'll see you guys when you come to VCU in Richmond. For Robb Johnson, LegacyMaker Sports Network, have a great day.
Thank you, Legacy Makers.